Hey, everybody, this is Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the most gorgeous ballparks in the sport, this one right here, PNC in Pittsburgh, one of the best in the game.
And from where we sit, just a gorgeous view of downtown. You've got the bridges, the Allegheny River. In fact, we've seen some hitters hit the ball into that river, and perhaps we'll see that today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. What's the scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go now? This is Corbin Carroll. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. In the air out towards right center. On his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds, because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Hit in the air, center field. Taylor makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Christian Walker. Walker, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy, and today's starter, Zach Gallen. And Siggy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
O'Neal Cruz in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
The wind of the pitch. Oh, great stop from his backside. On the money. Nice play.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Brian Reynolds here. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. And that one is in for a strike.
No ball.
1 out, base is empty. That smash towards center. Hauls it in for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that's outside. And that's ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Two down, nobody on. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. Top of the second. Here's Jock Peterson. Keller back to work. And a foul ball. Keller, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit, takes outside. No score here in the second. One down, base is empty. Gonna count 1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Here's a 2-2. In the air, right field. Sawinski snags it for the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Line drive. Gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Alec Thomas now. Ground ball right side, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Two outs. And he swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1-2.
That one off the mark. Now 2-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. One left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. The pitch. Fought off foul. Here's your 1. Good eye in that spot. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Walker pulls that one down. 1 up, 1 down. Jack Sawinski, the next to hit. in there for strike one.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
That one not close. Ball one. Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Pitch is in there. Strike one. And he deals. Bounce to third. Suarez gathers and throws to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Pittsburgh, and now Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The pitch. And a foul ball.
Well, these Diamondbacks definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And ball one.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Over to first. He's out. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. Right side. Sawinski moving under this one. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at PNC Park as we go to the last of the third. Here's Rowdy Tellez. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. no doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Ball.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Up next for the Pirates, Liover Peguero. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And that's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
0-2 now.
Ball 1.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. Down in order go the Pirates. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Kicks and deals. Ripped into right field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Pickoff move to first, and he's back in easily. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here comes a pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And Jack Peterson stands in. First pitch swinging.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
And the right-hander deals. Out towards left center. Reynolds makes the grab on the run.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
2 on, 1 out. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Right down to shoot, and that's strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Down the line, it's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. The 0-1. Just missed. Bases loaded. 1 away. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
So digging in, Alec Thomas. Line drive, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 outs, bases full. Now up next for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner holds up at third. Base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. 1 runs in, Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. The relay to the plate. And he makes it all the way to third with a 2-out triple. Tag, and he's out at the plate. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do score. Bottom 4, here's O'Neal Cruz. The right-hander back to work.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
He swings and fouls one off. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So up next, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. Reynolds, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And strike 2. The D-backs leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Off the mark there. And it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Suarez makes the play. 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. Went down on strikes his first time through. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Called strike right there.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Roansy Contreras.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Taylor hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Christian Walker will hit next. 1 for 2. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And now Jack Peterson. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for Arizona as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
designated hitter, McCutchen.
Gallen back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That one misses. Ball 3.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And that's in for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the pitch. Out to short. Perdomo on to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here is Jack Sawinski. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a ball. And there's a strike.
1-1.
That's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Man at second with 1 away. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Sawinski, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's downstairs and outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Down low.
That one misses. And that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Line drive, base hit. Around third. He scores. It's 5-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. And we don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The Diamondbacks leading by 4, last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
0-2 now. And misses inside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Next pitch is downstairs. Man at first, one away. That one missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Taylor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
No strike.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The line to kick the pitch. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
In there. And so now 1-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Sawinski sizing this one up, and there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now up next for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. Hit hard, that gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now here is Alec Thomas. And that's outside. Right-handed reliever. And that one ripped to left. Reynolds makes the grab for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Man at first. Here's Gurriel. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Fly ball down the line. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. 2 left on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Pirates 1. Bottom of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Kicks and fires. Caught him looking for the K.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts, they kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Ball.
Reynolds at the plate now. That's ball 1. To the right side. Takes it himself.
That's an out.
And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 5-1. And we're back. And now Corbin Carroll.
Leading off for Arizona,
Contreras, 6'1" righty, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The wind of the pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Marte now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Christian Walker now at the plate. 1 for 3. On the ground, 2 ball. Cruz. There's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Jock Peterson. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
And here it comes. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. In the air out to center. And that is that. 1 left for Arizona. They're up 5-1. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now a chance for Andrew McCutchen. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Misses inside. Now 1-2.
2 strikes.
The D-backs leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1 there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Here's a 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2-2.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Hayes, the runner at second with 1 away. At the belt and fires. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis.
All RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a foul ball.
Ball
Outside
2.
low, and it's 2-1. Next
Ball 3.
offering is outside. Man on second, 2 down. And he
That's the
walked
ball.
him.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Strike 1.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. Here's a high chopper. And he can't come up with it. Up next for the Pirates, Michael A. Taylor. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs. Bases are full. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. And it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked and he got it done.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Liover Peguero.
That's a strike.
In for a strike. 0-1. So the tying run at second. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. They put 2 on the board. 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Pirates 3. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. Contreras back to work. This one smacked out to left center. Taylor snags it on the run.
Now got it. Third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
1 gone, runner at first. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Alek Thomas. Swing and a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took the pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
The other way. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The relay.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One down. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. That one the other way. And that gets down for a base hit.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. And now the center fielder, Corbin Carroll. Line drive, knocks it down. Off balance feed, there's one. Pulls into third safely as a run scores. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Carmen Mlodzinski. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that one hammered. And no one can get there. One run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Pirates 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, O'Neal Cruz. The wind and the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Next offering is down low.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Just missed. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Hayes stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Drops into the glove. Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Two outs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. On the ground to the left. They kept the force, and that will end the inning. Pirates lead 1. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Jock Peterson. Here comes a pitch. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Gabriel Moreno digs in now. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Line drive, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Pirates 3. Bottom of the 9th, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Suwinski. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. 0-1. This one in the air center field. Carroll under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Henry.
Now the catcher up to hit, Henry Davis, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Yasmani Grandal.
This is a tough task. Coming in cold off the bench and in the middle of an at-bat, man, you're just never anticipating that.
And downstairs.
Too low.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. The Diamondbacks leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got it by him for the K.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Tellez now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2. The Pirates down to their final strike. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Just misses with that one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 10 runners on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.